Hello, 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 everybody. It's Annika Laquette here, the host and creator of Never Gave Denied podcast. Y'all, I have this dude, okay? Let me tell y'all something. I've been trying to get him on my show for a minute, but he been playing. But I got him on the show, and this is Marvin. Tell us about yourself for people who do not know you.
Okay, so my name is Marvin. I am from a small town,
Ooh,
Darlington, and I pretty much just stay to myself, so I stay in my own lane. But, for the most part, just trying to grow my business
yeah,
and spread
I completely
positivity.
understand that. Yeah, y'all, he from my hometown, Darlington, okay? Y'all know I'm all about my hometown, okay? That's my place there, okay? So, what inspires you to start your photography business, and like, what did you do to get started?
Okay, so what inspired me was I used to always just like take selfies, and then so I was like, you know what, taking pictures of other people and them having that memory, throughout anything
Right.
is something great. So that's when I ended up buying me a camera. At first, it started off slow because at first, when I bought my camera, it was collecting dust. And I was like, you know what? I got to get on it. I got to get on it. So then next thing you know, I started pushing myself and started taking pictures of any and everything. And that's when it
Okay,
started
come
to
on
flowing.
now. So that's good. You said it was collecting dust, but I'm glad you picked up the camera. So that's good. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
So, how would you describe your photography style? Like, do you do weddings and personals? Like, tell me about that.
Okay, so I haven't done a wedding yet. Hopefully, that's in the future. But my style is pretty much anything. Like, whoever comes to me and they say, "Oh, I want a birthday shoot," I always be like, "Hey, you want to do
Right.
this? You want to do that?" And then I kind of just add more style to it because I love the creativity
Mhm.
that they already come with, and then then I add in mine, and then next thing you know, that's when we
Okay,
create that
I like
masterpiece.
that. That's really cool. So, like, what was the like most challenging aspect of you starting your photography business?
Oh, um, the most challenging had to be me able to talk to other people and actually pushing
Right.
myself to that standard because everybody they're gonna have their opinion on you and but only God can judge you. So as long as you keep him at the top and bring him with you on your journey, I feel like people, you know they'll come towards you. The right people will
You are
come
definitely
towards you.
right about that. Because yeah, a lot of people, may doubt you or whatever. Like, oh my gosh, you may not be the best, or blah blah blah. Whatever. It don't matter. As long as you believe it, that's all that
Mm-hmm.
matters. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Okay. So yes. So okay.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of challenges, how do you deal with like difficult clients or like challenging situations when you do have these shoots?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. First, I talk it over with my team, and then we go over everything, and just to see if that person is really taking this serious as much as we taking, because this
Right.
is what we do, and this is how we're gonna do it. So for that situation, if they're serious about it, then we'll engage in the talks. But if they're not, then we'll just cut it completely flat, and then we'll move on to the next client.
Yeah, you sound
That's
like you're
pretty much it.
professional, so that's really good. Yeah, cause baby, you
Oh
ain't about to
yeah,
have that with me. I'm not having no difficulties. I ain't got time.
nah,
Nah, you're not about to do that.
nah. Gotta keep it
Yes,
moving.
sir. Okay.
Gotta keep it
Yes.
moving.
So, okay, what was your most like like memorable and rewarding moment of like your business?
Oh, so one time I seen where um this NBA player, he's my favorite
Yeah.
NBA player, his name is John Morant. And I saw that his camp was having a basketball youth camp for
Yeah.
the little kids. And they was sending out, they were like, we want photographers, videographers, and I was like, I said, you know what? I'm gonna DM them and see if they'll hit me back. And I was like, I said, it's
Right.
either gonna be a yes or a no. So then that's when I ended up DMing them, and they was like, "Yeah, we'll love to have you out there." And next thing you know, that's when I went out there, got some great shots in, seen him in person, And that was one of the best moments that I've had while doing my
What? That's
photography
good.
so
Look
far.
at you. Okay. See, you about to be a celebrity photographer. Let me find out.
Hey,
Yes,
that's what I'm
for
aiming
real.
for.
That'd be really cool. So, like, okay, the next one is like, how do you handle like creative blocks, like when it comes to photography? Because some people may be like, I just want to do a photo shoot. I don't know what the word to do. Like, give me some like insight on that.
Okay, so with the creativity, it's like I always see the vision first
Right.
before I even do it. So, like for instance, if you take a look at my sneaker photo shoot that I just did, I vision that first before I do it. And then next thing you know, that's when I get all the people together and I'm like, hey, you do this right here look like this. And then I also learn from other photographers too, because there are some other great photographers in the area and they have great, brilliant mindsets as well. And then, we'll discuss and then we'll be like, hey, let's do this, let's do that. And then, we just put it all together in one.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I saw that. That was really cool. I love the sneaker shoot. That was really cool. I'm like, okay, like you take photos of sneakers. It's like, okay, cool. But then you came up with like different concepts of how it's supposed to look and give people like different things to look at. So I really like
Yeah,
that. That was very creative. So you say you came up with that on your own?
I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a idea that I seen, and then that's when my friend was nice enough to do it with me, and then that's when we was like, "Hey, let's go ahead and make this." And then I knew it would come out better too with a female because you know y'all beautiful women, y'all gonna attract
Yep.
a whole
You're
bunch
right
of
about
stuff.
that. You okay? Come on now. You're right. So okay, where do you see your business in like the next 5, 10 years?
Oh, the next 5 to 10 years,
Okay.
I hope to be global. That's what I really hope. I hope to be able to go all across the world and just take pictures of
Okay.
everything. And for the most part, I do enjoy what I'm doing, but each and every day I'm just aiming for
Yeah,
the higher,
you're
the
right
higher.
about that. Like, okay, so the next one will be like, do you experience times where you like have self doubt, and if you do, how do you overcome it?
Oh yeah, for a long time I had self-doubt about my business. It was becoming times, and I
Be real,
just gonna be real with you, it was becoming times where I was promoting myself and people was just looking,
right?
but it wasn't booking. And that gave me a lot of self-doubt. And then that's when I
Mhm.
had a talk with myself, talk with my team, talk with my parents, and I was like, I'm just gonna pray about it and just keep going with it. Cause I was like, you just never know where it's gonna take you to. You just never know who you're gonna meet. And long as you keep going with it and stay dedicated, because the three things that I go by, time,
Yes,
consistency, and patience. And long as you stay consistent within your craft, you can go anywhere
you're
with
right
it.
about that. And like, okay, so the next one is like, how do you book the clients? Like, tell us the process of what you do in order like network and all that.
So for the most part, I do network on Snapchat, I do network on Facebook, and I network on TikTok and Instagram. But to book me, I have my number on there so you can text me, and I'm also trying to have it set up where my clients can book with me on HoneyBook,
Mm-hmm.
which is another great website to book, and they can just go on there, book the session. They need any further details, they can text me, and next thing you know, we
Okay.
can just go on from
Oh,
there.
that's good. So, like, do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on or anything that you're doing?
Oh yeah, for the month of March, I have a good set of bookings. Tomorrow, I actually have a shoot for a 9-year old, which is going to be great. So I can't wait to do that. And for the month of March, I have some pretty dope ideas. And then for later on,
Okay.
yeah.
All
So
right.
it's
Look
gonna
at
be
that.
a
That's
lot.
really good. Yeah, that's it. So the next one is okay. Give yourself a shout out. Act like just tell everybody where they can follow you, how they can book you, different things like that.
Okay, so my name is Marvin. I am a photographer, upcoming photographer. So if you want to book with me, hit me up on Instagram at Marvin Slater Jr. My Facebook, same thing, Marvin Slater Jr. Snapchat is Marv_Slater. And my TikTok is Marvin the Photographer. And also you can text me 843-453-8102. And
Hey,
let's
that's
make magic.
good. See, that's it. I told you I had like 11 questions, but that's completely it. So yes, I want to thank you so much for coming on Navigator 9 podcast today.
I want to thank
You
you.
did.
I know it took a long time, but I definitely want to appreciate you.
You are so welcome. And remember,
All right.
this life was delayed, but it never gave a nine. I'm your host, Annika Laquette, and you just listened to Never Gave a Nine podcast. Bye.